Hi and welcome to another Big Game Shirt of the Day, and we are of course looking at the two big Champions League semi-finals this week. This video is going to be looking at Juventus versus Real Madrid. And when thinking of classic encounters between the two teams, it's difficult to not look past the Champions League final of 1998. Juventus were domestically dominant, reaching their third Champions League in a row. Madrid were having a tough season, finishing fourth, and they hadn't won the European Cup for 32 years. But both teams featured a host of stars that would grace the following month's World Cup. Zidane, Del Piero, Davids and Deschamps for Juve, and Roberto Carlos, Raúl, Davor Šuker and Clarence Seedorf for Madrid. The game itself is regarded as an all-time classic because Juventus were riding high with two of the best goal scorers in the world playing for them, with Inzaghi and Del Piero. And surprisingly, given Real's attacking options in 2015, this was regarded as a tactically defensive masterclass by manager Jupp Heynckes, with the winner being a scrappy goal by Predrag Mijatovic. But Real fans didn't care, they'd finally won the European Cup after 32 years. Also in terms of shirts, it's a watershed moment in Real's history. This Kelme shirt being the last shirt they played in before signing to a lucrative Adidas deal, who they've been with ever since. It favours a regal purple trim with a faded purple collar, but it's a far cry from the athletic tech-fit cut of the contemporary Adidas range. Especially when you consider the almost comical paw prints on the numbering and the sleeves, which thankfully at least doesn't seem to have been worn by the players in any games. Juve's Kappa shirts were arguably far more iconic, the broad, baggy fit of the 97-98 centenary home shirt being worn by Zidane in a dominant season. This game's going to see much more emphasis on Real's attacking lineup compared to that legendary final. But with Pirlo, Pogba, Tevez and Llorente for Juventus, this could be a goal fest for both teams. And we'd love to know what you think. Get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram and let us know who you think's going to win this Champions League semi-final.